Morning! Hello and welcome to my daily vlog here of life on a beef and arable farm in South Yorkshire. It's wet, but we're not going to let that dampen our spirits today. We've got cows to feed. I've not got Andy yet, so it's going to be a busy day. But we'll get through it, it'll be fine. Be fine. I think he's moving caravans down in Devon. Exactly the best weather for it, Andy. Good luck to you, that's all I can say. Good luck to you. Yep, it's raining a lot this morning. I think my coat's in tractor as well. I'm going to get across and get it. We'll get some storing up done, eh? Actually, what I'll do is I'll finish off the mix, get the 9 metre started, and then he's got enough meal to keep feeding, keep him going. Molasses is going in. So I've just scared a pheasant. It's living in the barn by the looks of it. Anyway, right, I've got to shift this out of the way so we can get 9 metre out. Right, I'll jump in the 130 now. And we'll get some straw spread out. Dad's feeding out now. These guys are hungry, they're eating up well. So my dad's just feeding them out now. They're all jumping in behind, getting some feed. It is snowing straw at the minute. So I put one bale in here, but the wind's just... I think it's just so light, this barley straw. I don't think there is actually that much wind, it's just... probably the lack of wind. Like confetti. That's just feeding out the fodder beet now with a KW bucket. They're all chewing down on the fodder beet now. They do like that stuff. Oh, look at all those cows. All Aberdeen Angus. Beautiful things. I'm saying cows again, I mean cattle. Mainly bullocks. There are some heifers in there. There's literally no cows. I don't know. We've just always said cows. Maybe from when we had a subfluid. I don't know. Just carried on saying it. It's just easy. I think maybe it's just easier than cattle. It's probably a bit harder to say than cows, isn't it? So cows is just a lazy way. But that's what I'm going on anyway. Dad's coming in with the spreader bale now. So he'll start down at the bottom of the shed and work his way up. Just going to pick up a bale now. With we'll pull it in a bit more and then shut the front down. It's better if you don't drive around with it up in the air though. So I often talk about the wildlife on the farm. Look what we've got here. An owl pellet. So we've got owls on the farm, which is nice. So I've messed up and done a shearbolt. Because, just out of my rhythm, I suppose. I've not cut the bands on the bale, so that's the reason the shearbolt's gone. Tried to put a full bale through with the bands on. It's like trying to put a brick wall through it. So yeah, looks like I'm going to go and fix that now, pull it in the shed, change the shearbolt, and away we go. It's not just Andy, me as well. So the bolt on this cog here has snapped, and that snaps before anything in the machine gets broken. So just got that out, I'll put a new one back in. New one in, shut the guards up, and we're ready to go. We're back up and running now, finally. Right, we're just putting some hay into the pens now. If we use 9 metre we'd be able to reach him, but let's put it on the TM. So I just have to open the gate. Bit of a steady process when my dad's putting it in. Right, we'll get this unwrapped. They're all smashing bale, aren't they? Here we go. Right, need to answer this anyway. The air ambulance is about. So that's what we're raising the money for. Yorkshire Air Ambulance. Hope everyone's alright. I've just had my dinner now. I think what I'm going to do is drop off the 130, put the mill back on, and we'll get some milling done. I'm just here on my own this afternoon. My dad's gone to look at some cattle. So it's sort of, what can I do that's going to help the farm out? Just one person on his own. We'll get the milling done, and then later on in the week, we ain't going to spend all day getting that done. So I'll lower the machine down. Put it forwards, still looking behind us. Just to make sure we can see anything. So like if I left a pipe in, we'd see it just pulling away and we could stop. Or if I'd not dropped it down enough, we'd see the machine coming towards us. It's like to look backwards when I'm dismounting off something. So now I've just got to link up the PTO shaft. So this is the PTO, usually the yellow, this one's black. And that end there, we've got a guide onto there and it locks in. There's a button that we press there and that locks it onto the shaft. Teaching a lot of people how to suck eggs here, but I just thought sometimes it's nice just to go through the process of what we do when we put machines on. For people that have never seen a PTO being put on before. So I've lifted it up and got it into position. Now it won't go on any further. That's because this button needs to be pressed in and then we need to push it on a little bit more. Give me a second. That's it. And then it needs to keep going, then the button will pop out. Sit. Give it a wiggle a few times, make sure it's on nice and safely. Then put the guard back down, put the PTO chain on, job's a good one. We've got the pipes to put on. This one here is dual acting. So what I mean by that is, it's on this ram here, this ram that's covered in dust, and you got two entrance points on the ram. So if it was single acting, you'd just have one pipe into there, and then gravity would take it down, and the hydraulic pressure would push it out. But this needs to be able to push both ways, so it's a double acting one. That matter, you may say, because if it's double acting, they both need to go into the same service point. Service point? I don't think that's the right word, but anyway, blue corresponds to the blue lever in the cab. So if it was a single acting, oil just goes pushed out of there and goes back in. But we've got double acting, so we need both the pipes to go into the blue. So oil can come round in a loop. These in, just pressure and a bit of a wiggle. Better with two hands. In, easy peasy. To get them out, you just push in, pull back sharply, or luckily on this one, you can just press this button here. Push that down. He says. There we go. Need to do like a, here's one I did earlier. If for some reason it's not coming out of that side when you push it down. That might be why it was so difficult to put it in. Take two, eh? They both come out. They come out anyway. They come out quite easy, but not quite as video friendly as I wanted it to be. Catches people out, these pipes. Like, yeah, people struggle with them because there is a bit of a technique to it. Just to putting it in. Sometimes like brute force just don't work. There is a little bit of technique. Do you remember when you first started putting pipes in? Like, did you used to struggle? Can you remember back that far? Was it just, you know, too many decades ago? I don't know. But yeah, that's just like, you just need to practice that to get that on point. Like me, not particularly getting it today. So I've got that running now. I will go and jump on the TM and we'll get that spike dropped off, bucket picked up, fill it up with barley, and let's get milling. This is not good. I've just dug this out of the pile. That is no good. So water's got in at some point, or it's some of the barley that we bought in. These lumps just bung the mill up because they just sit on the top like that, and then the rest of the barley can't get through. What a pain. I mean, the barley that's inside that lump is useless anyway. Some from the back of the pack, so I'm trying to take it out of the middle of the shed there, which I don't know, it could have been there like 6 months, could be real old stuff. Right, so I've switched over from the TM, gonna jump on the 9 metre, I'm gonna get some straw around and some hay because I need to do a mix, so we're just gonna like keep swapping between the two, put the spikes on this and then I don't have to keep dropping them off. So I have spikes on. We'll go and fetch some hay to set out for the mixer, and we can do that while we're milling. Get a few things going at once, eh? I like that sort of thing, it's maximum efficiency. We've had a bale fall out, so I think what happens there is the water gets running onto one side of the bale, the other side stays dry, and then just the weight of it just pulls it over. So I'll have that to tidy up a bit later. Just a few bales put out, got to get a few more, but the mill, you can see those portholes, it's about empty. And it's also bunged up, so I'll knock the tractor off and we'll get that crap out. That 4 lumps in that like really just slows everything down because the stuff can't run through and past it. So when you're supposed to be doing like 90 an hour, it can drop to 2, 1 if you really let it get bunged up. Right, now I am just picking up, locking on the grain pusher, and we'll just push the rolled barley back into the far corner of the shed. So we're just pushing it in, trying not to drive on any of the barley if we can. That's why I like to use the pusher, so we're not getting barley all over the wheels. There we go. Now I'm on mixing, just getting this started. The mill is still going round, so proper getting something done today. Oh, it sounds like I'm off out in the wagon. My dad's bought some cattle, so I'm gonna go and pick them up from a farm. So yeah, just gotta get everything sorted here. Mill turned off, mixer turned off, and we'll get out in the daff. Right, yeah, I've got to go and fill the lorry up, haven't I, before I set off to this place. I'm going to Scunthorpe, Southampton, but I've never been to Scunthorpe. I think I've been to Scunthorpe before, to be honest. So, but who knows that song? Who knows that song? Let me know in the comments. Surely people know that song. I mean, I'm thinking it's like a young person's song, but it probably a long time ago now. It's probably over 10 years since that song came out. But yeah, it's a good song. I like it. But let me know what it is. Still going down a bit, I think. This lorry is a nightmare to fill up. Look at that. That gets rammed in. You can only just get nozzle in. Pumps behind me only let out 100 litres at a time, so I'm having to keep going back into shop, paying and coming back. But they've got it sorted now. They're going to let me fill up. They're just going to keep an eye on me and reset it. Look after me. And I said, oh look, I can go on to that one that's out of service because there isn't anything particularly wrong with it. Just that they've had a complaint or something. I'm happy. I'm happy. We're nearly there. Nearly got to it. But that's a good thing with coming local. Local people look after you. So I'm just at the A1 M18 junction on our way to Scunthorpe. So yeah, somewhere that I said I thought I'd been, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I might have been on my way to Cleethorpes one day on a day out. I used to go to uni at Hull, so that's like not that far from it. It's the other side of Humber Bridge. But yeah, see what it's like around there. I'm guessing quite an arable area over there, flat, things like that. Might be wrong, but I think I'll be right. Google talking to us. I can remember now why I came to Scunthorpe. There's a McDonald's factory here that makes McDonald's burgers, and it was a privilege. Got to look around it and taste loads and loads of burgers, like loads. Like, are they going spare? Oh yeah, we'll just chuck them in bin. Joe Adam. Just picked these cattle up. I just want to say hello to Fraser, Isabel and Emily, who were here today. They all watch the show, watch the YouTube, whatever you want to call it. So I thought I'd just mention them because, yeah, they helped me out with these cattle. Business. Yeah, it's a nice part of the world around here. Well, we'll get back on our way home now. Get these dropped off. I think Ben's been feeding up, so we should just be a drop and then we're done. So I'm back in the yard. Our Ben's here. So he must have got done what he were doing. And it's come to help us a bit. Right, just concentrating a little bit, get on this weighbridge. We're all getting let off now. Alright, Ben? Alright. To their new pen. Some here. Oh, that's everything sorted now. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, remember to press the like button and subscribe if you've not already. I'm going to, head home now, get this video edited, and we will see you tomorrow. Andy's got some videos actually that is we might put in tomorrow's video about the videos that he's put in tomorrow's video. Oh God, yeah, you know what I mean. He's been moving a caravan, his lodge, so we'll look out for them in tomorrow's video when Andy's back in town. Right, thanks guys. Anyway, see you. Bye. The wave. I had the passports in the hands. Bye.